to the Rocks Roost. It's time to do some streaming. We are back here with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And we're about to get started. It's about time for us to start thinking about a divine beast. I like to do one kind of early, get it out of the way. So that's where y'all are going to come in, for sure, as well as telling me other things that you might like to see. I'm going to set a super chat goal here for the stream so that we can see how that goes. I'm going to set the stream. We'll set a nice, easy to achieve goal, 1 super chat in the next hour. And I will stream again tomorrow. I don't normally stream on Fridays, but if we get a decent super chat here, a light blue and higher, that'd be $2. I'll stream again tomorrow for at least an hour. Okay, let's go. Let's see, where we left off was at the fairy fountain, I do believe. That's what I think. Yep, right here. So let's do it. I'm thinking we could go down to the Lanayru Promenade and maybe get the memory that's down there. There's also at least one shrine down that way. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so while we were gone, some things may have respawned around the fairy fountain, so you might want to check that. Yeah, some things have respawned over here. Unfortunately, the Endura carrots are not there. I do believe that the spawn clock runs while you're not playing, although it might be at a different rate than normal. Not 100% sure on that, but I am very sure, though, that we got these things before we left last time. We did upgrade our clothes as well. That's why we were here. So we got second level on the Hylian set and the stealth set, so we're in high cotton there, I think. We still only have 3 hearts, but we have 3 spirit orbs. So there's a 4th shrine that's down here in the Lanayru Promenade. So let's go get it. There was a cricket there. I missed it. Where is our horse? That is a question. I left him over here. I don't think I need him. I don't think I need him. It's okay. Normally I'd ride the horse down through here, but not today. Okay, we've got a connectivity problem. Hold on. Huh. What a bummer. Okay, so I'm sorry if it's buffering. YouTube's telling me it might be. There's been something off with my internet connection for the past several days. Actually, longer than that. Let's get closer. Let's see. Okay, I see where it goes. That confused me there for a minute. It's been off for a little bit. It's yesterday took me forever to upload videos. So give me a second here to make sure that this is what the problem is. I have no idea. We are using a pretty high bit rate. We should be. Just 1 minute. Let me check something. It's got to be a connectivity problem. Yeah, you see here, higher. It's higher than recommended. And now it's just not Hopefully it'll straighten out. You let me know in the chat if it's just bad. Yeah. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately, on my end. Except call the ISP, and that's not going to do anything right away, is it? Hello there, Mr. Goat. Don't ram me, Mr. Goat. Thank you. Salt. Okay. Okay, so we have some birds here. I don't think we have these in the compendium. Oh, we do. Okay. Never mind. Now, normally... Okay, I was going to say, there is a fixed encounter with a Yiga clan down here. Normally, I would just walk past this person because I know it is a Yiga. But for y'all's benefit, I will talk to them. And look, it looks like Botrick. Does it not? Does that not look just like him? Here's a picture. But anyway, it is a Yiga clan member. Okay, we're good. Hello. The reason I want to talk to him is because what he says is kind of creepy. About a year ago, I was walking along the road here at night when I suddenly saw a blinding light in the sky. When my eyes finally adjusted, I found myself looking at a shimmering object floating overhead. I couldn't look away. The next thing I knew, I was bathed in light. When I came to, I woke up in bed covered in sweat. What do you think about that? Sounds like a dream. At first, I thought it was a bad dream. But the bed I woke up in wasn't my bed. Here's where it gets creepy. It was a bed full of liquid in an empty room. And when I looked in a corner, there was a weird glowing device. And when I touched the device, I was overwhelmed with a feeling of familiarity. When I came to, I was here. What do you think about that? Okay, so what does this tell us about the lore here? It tells us the Yiga clan is very aware of the Shrine of Resurrection. Very aware of it. Which, I don't know when they became aware. Was it before we woke up or after? If it was before, there was something protecting us, because they certainly would have come in our vulnerable state and taken care of us, if you will. Does it sound familiar? Hylian Champion. Yeah. Your historian's here, Hero Boy. I guess it's a rating issue. And that's why Nintendo made the Yiga clan so humorous. But they would... I don't know, the Yiga clan would be so much better if it wasn't so goofy. You know? That's just me, I guess. But I'm sure that was a rating situation. Let's take the Vicious Sickle. We'll use it down here. And again, I'm hoping that the bit rate will improve. Alright. Perfect. Only a piece of flint. Okay. That's alright. Oh, there's a Korok over here. I'm not sure that I knew about this Korok, actually. Here we go. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Good to see you. Well, it's suboptimal, I'll tell you that. It's probably part of why the internet's not been working too well. How are things in your neck of the woods? Wet, I assume. You found me. Ah. Okay, this is not the way, but this is how this game works. You get distracted. I remember who's down there. There's no point going down there. Okay. Let's stick to the plan, Jim. We're going to go to the Leneru Promenade, pick up the shrine, which will give us 4 spirit orbs, and the memory that's at the end of the road. And no, I'm not going to fight the Lionel with 3 hearts. Of course, it's raining. If Hyrule were a real place, and it rained as much as it does in this game, flooding would be a constant problem in this world. Ganon would be the least of their worries. Okay. Let's change back into our stealth garb. There's going to be some bokoblins down here. Goodness gracious. That sounds like enough to drive you bonkers. Well, at least that's in the past, right? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, darling. That's bad. Oh, this is worse. Oh. Okay. No, it's not worse. I didn't mean to make a joke of that. But anyway, this is, well, you know, my thoughts and prayers are with you as always. I had noticed that you hadn't been putting out as many videos. Yeah. Well, things, you know, there comes a time where things can only go up, right? Darn you. Right in the kisser. How was that not a crit? This dude. There does come a time, indeed, where you're just glad that things are moving in a different direction. But that's indeed a lot to put up with, for sure. There you go. There we are. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. I would do Magnesis, you know. Because I think the stream health has improved quite a bit. I'm not getting the warning anymore. Katie, was it pixely crappy looking there for a while? Good money. Oh, right. We can't do that this way. This is not Tears of the Kingdom. I can't pick these up and smash them. There's a chest around here somewhere. That was not really what I meant to do, but that's okay. This is actually incredibly bad. Because it's raining. There we go. Ooh. There's a chest there. Okay. Well, it was going for a while, according to YouTube. And sometimes YouTube's notifications for streaming are not the greatest. Oh, I cut this close, didn't I? But anyway, maybe it was a bug. A fluke. Or whatever, a glitch. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad it was looking fine. It was definitely still giving me the warning at that time that it was insufficient data. My ISP has been kind of crappy lately. They have... I don't have an axe, do I? No, I don't. I've not been getting what I've been paying for from them for over a couple months, really. And it's getting old. In terms of upload and download speeds. Okay, we don't want to wake this guy up. I just noticed he was asleep. One thing I had hoped that we would get with Tears of the Kingdom was a quick swap ability for clothes. Because you change your clothes a lot in this game. And, you know, it just would have been nice. But we didn't get that. So that's okay. We lived. We sure got a heck of a lot of other crap. Well, at least it was working, but I know that's like no consolation. What was the damage on this thing? I can't remember. It's always lower on spears, but I kind of like spears. We have two. So we're fine. The sickle's going to break like any minute. Yeah, it's always rough. Losing a pet. Last time I lost a pet, I actually lost two. One within a week of the other one. When the first one died, the other one just gave up. They were bonded. Okay, there's a chest over there. Okay. Are we close enough? We are. Oh, good. Good. That's awesome news. Great. Well, I'm glad that you can teach yourself. Very cool. I think that that'll be a positive change for you. I really do. If there's anything at all I can do to help you with that, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that. Okay, so the shrine, if I remember, is behind the waterfall. Yeah, see the lighting? You notice the orange light there in the water? I don't know if that's a glitch or they did that intentionally to clue you in, but that's it. So I really don't want to deal with these Lizalfos, so I'm not going to. Is that a bombable? No, it just looks like it from here. Okay. And let me turn the Sheikah sensor off, because heck, that's driving me crazy. Off we go. Okay. There's another Korok up here. And I need to be careful about the swimming. It'll be okay, I think. I think that's an excellent change of life for you. I've been secretly wanting you to get out of that job for a long time. It's not my place to tell you these things, but. So I've kept my mouth shut, brought it up a few times, but other than that, so you don't know how happy you've made me. Now, if we stick to this wall, we'll be okay. There's a couple of them down there camouflaged, so we won't go over there. You just kind of stick high to this wall and you'll be fine. This is, by the way, one of my favorite areas in the game. I like the atmosphere here. The ruined nature of Hyrule is so very obvious here. A lot of places, yeah, there's ruins scattered around, but there's not a lot of gigantic ruins like this. This was obviously a very important place. The meteor shower tonight, yes, the Perseid meteor shower is typically a good performer. The moon, however, is going to be nearly full, which is going to make it challenging. The best time to view is always early morning hours, though, so the moon will be off in the western part of the sky by then. So it might be good if it's clear. The best way to look at a meteor shower is straight up, so if you can lay down on the ground or a picnic table, or really the optimal way to view a meteor shower is in a recliner. I mean, not everybody's going to drag a recliner out in the yard, I know that, but it's the best. So if you have any kind of reclining furniture that is either for outdoor use or you don't mind taking outside, that's the best kind of furniture to use. But if you go out, you know, in the early morning hours, like any time from like 3 till 5, it starts getting real light about 5. So from 3 to 5 a.m. it's pretty good. The best time to view it, the moon rather, will be high-ish in the western sky. The meteors will appear to be coming from the constellation of Perseus, which will be high in the northeast. However, the direction you want to look is mostly straight up, because if you're looking where they're coming from, the direction they're coming from, you're liable to miss a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, if you're up, this goes for anybody who is up, you know, in the early morning hours, later, you know, it'll be tomorrow morning for us. Yeah. Or really, well, anybody that's in the early morning hours, because it really only matters for your local time. So I forget, what are you supposed to do here? 3 boxes. Okay. Oh, I remember this one. You need to weight the 3 boxes on the Switch. See, Link's not heavy enough. There's 1 box over here that you can get 2 or 3 different ways. And this is the easiest way. Zora's Sword. Whatever. We don't need it right now anyway. Well, that vicious sickle's getting ready to go bad, but here's a second box, and the third box is in the water. Maybe the simplest shrine of all of them. I don't know. It could be. But wait, there's more. But yes, if you're outside early morning hours, you can see the Perseid meteors looking mostly straight up. The meteors will mostly appear to be coming from the northeast. But again, do look straight up. I'm keeping this for a quest. This is about to break, I'm sure, so we're going to drop it. Take the Zora's Sword. Well, that sounds like a good plan, Katie. We got some amber, and we got an opal. And this might be the... I need to take a picture of that weapon, don't I? And the treasure chest, apparently. This might be the closest 3 treasure chests are to one another in the whole game, if I had to guess. It'd have been a better picture if they were closed, but I forgot. Oh well. Yeah, the little boy that wants to see the different weapons. The fire rod is the second weapon he wants to see, if I remember right. The first one is a traveler's sword. Now, alright, so the way you do this is you do it this way. And then you take this and you put it on the thing. Scoot it over a touch. There you go. And you jump on it. So if it wasn't for this shrine, I guess, would be too easy. This makes it just a little more tough. Beyond the fire rod and the traveler's sword, I can't remember what else he needs to see. I think Ancient Battle Axe Plus. I remember the last thing is the Ancient Short Sword, which you have to buy from Robbie. Or not Robbie, but you have to buy from the furnace thing up there at Robbie's place. That much I remember. Speaking of Legend of Zelda, I think that I learned something this week. I'm pretty sure that I did. About Zelda games, which is pretty rare. I'm pretty up on the Zelda stuff. I just gotta tell you, I've been a fan since 1987. Okay, don't go that way. We don't have the Zora tunic yet to jump. But I learned that the one Zelda game I haven't not played, which is the newest one, Echoes of Wisdom, apparently takes place in the same Hyrule as one of my favorite, or actually 2 of my favorite Zelda games, A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds, which that's the same Hyrule. Apparently Echoes of Wisdom takes place in that same one. I didn't know that. But I did not play Echoes of Wisdom, so there you go. That's probably why I didn't know. We don't have the stamina to jump up here. Yeah, we do. What am I talking about? So that's kind of a neat little tidbit. How about you, Chad? Has anyone in chat played Echoes of Wisdom? What did you think about it? Again, I'll skip the Lizalfos for now. You think so? I probably would. The reason I have not played it is that a black bokoblin. It is. Holy crap. I didn't know those would spawn so soon. He might be a set encounter. That could have been a cute picture. Jump at me again. Oh, no! You little rat. There, that's what I think about you and your arrows. Give me a cute picture, dude. Oh, he's got to throw rocks. Hey, there we go. That's cute. That's a good one. Okay. All right. I really, really don't want to tussle with the black one. But I will if I have to. Come on, dude. Come on. There you go. One extra hit, crap. The stuff went down there. I want it, but I don't want it that bad. This is more important. Spiked Boko Bow. Well, I do love Necromancers. Necromancer's my favorite playstyle in Diablo 2 and 3. We probably want that bow. It's better than... We definitely want that bow. It's better than this. Now, do I really want to fight a black bokoblin? Possibly. Let's equip this bow. And bullet time it. Now I'm out of stamina, of course. Let's take down the red one first. Get our best armor on. This is actually a huge threat at this point in the game. Oh crap. Throw, you get a... If a weapon's about to break and you throw it and it hits the monster, you get a double crit. You get the crit for throwing the weapon, and you get the crit for the weapon breaking. So that's a neat little tip for you right there. Sure, go ahead, Katie. The reason, I'm going to finish my thought about Echoes of Wisdom first. The reason I have not played it is I was waiting for the Switch 2 to come out, because I figured it would run better. I heard it didn't run all that good on the Switch, Echoes of Wisdom. So I thought, well, I'm waiting for the Switch 2 anyway. Well, the Switch 2 comes out, and the pricing is just kind of insane. The games are, well, I don't know. The launch titles for the Switch 2 are, with the exception of Donkey Kong Bonanza, basically non-existent. So, oh, you rat. So I'm going to be waiting on the Switch 2 a minute. And let me take care of this moblin, and then I will read your message. Oh, gosh. Come on. There we go. Steal his weapon. Down you go. Oh, okay. Oh no, sensory nightmares around the house. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. Sink full of dishes with the dirty... Oh, God. How gross. Yeah, and honestly, the Switch 2 ain't worth MSRP. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. I mean, I'm primarily a PC gamer, you know that. What am I trying to do? I was trying to ascend. Oh, wrong game, dummy. And, like, from a hardware perspective, it's just not worth the price. So it's going to be literal years before Switch 2 is going to be a price that I'm going to pay. So I think maybe I might be... I'll put it this way. The Switch 2 was the first console that Nintendo has ever produced that I didn't want. That goes all the way back to 86 when I got an NES. So if I buy another handheld, it'll probably be a Steam Deck. Although I have to admit, as someone who really, really loves Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Odyssey, I'm desperate to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. I want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza so bad. The store demo Switch 2 here at the local Walmart does not have Donkey Kong Bonanza on it. It has Tears of the Kingdom.
Don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So I can't even play it that way. Yeah, I've got a Switch and a Switch Lite. And
so you didn't feel anything?
I'll be sticking with them forever.
Power at all.
They're perfectly good. That's what we're running this on, so.
Then let's move on.
You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help.
That's
After
some
all,
sage
it's
advice
not like
there.
Your last shot was up there on Mount Lanayru.
Feeling sorry for
Anything
yourself
could finally
won't
spark
do
the
any
power
good.
To seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... Well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
Best waifu right here. Mipha. I'm Team Mipha all the way. You know, if someone were to give me a Switch 2 for review purposes or just because they just love me so much, sure, I'd take it. But, like, the price is just so high. I mean, I could upgrade my PC a hell of a lot for that price.
Sure.
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
And my PC doesn't need upgrading right now, thank the Lord. So,
Let's
I
stop
could buy a
wasting
lot of
time.
games. Can you
We're gonna
imagine?
need everything we got to take that thing down.
Could you imagine how
Now,
many
champions,
PC games I could
to
buy
your
for $500?
divine beasts. Show that swirling swine
Seriously.
who's boss.
I could also
We
get
need to meet Ganon head on when we
a
attack.
Steam Deck.
This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle.
Oh, also Team Mipha, nice.
Count on us for support.
She is
But
the
it's
best.
up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
That's right, Daruk.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
Yep. But yeah, for $500, I could buy a Stream Deck, which I desperately need, a new microphone, all kinds of things. All right, so there's our first memory. Now we can go back to Impa. Before we do that, though, we can get these peppers. And there's a buddy. Let's see if we can get his photo. And walking behind the tree. Come on, man. He sees me. That's okay. He's easy. How's it going? Welcome. Good to see you. You know, we got 3 hearts. We're in one-hit kill territory for this dude. Waste not, want not. I'm pretty good at fighting Lionels. We have a fair amount of weaponry. We have this that does a fair amount of damage. And it won't take any damage if we do it right. It's raining though, which makes Lionel fighting much more dangerous. I am doing very, very finely, ZZ. I'll tell you what we could do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. We make a fire under this arch with my 1 piece of wood. And we sit here till morning. Hopefully it won't be raining. It is not. And we put that away. Get our best weapon ready. Climb up here. This is how you do Lionels, okay? This is... Preparation is key. Oh, don't do that. Don't fail miserably at the thing. We also save. That's what we do. That's the first step to fighting every Lionel, is to save. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. There's a little ledge there, so we should be okay. This is starting off real good, huh? He doesn't see me yet. That's good. So what you want to do is you want to be able to go into bullet time. Where's he gone to? There he is. He's roaring. You want to start off going into bullet time and shoot him in the face. If you can. That's what you want to do. There he is. Okay. Hello, senor. Now shoot him in the face. Mount the Lionel. Have your strongest weapon. Get off of him. Shoot him in the head again. We don't have the stamina that I normally have. You can flurry rush him there if you're good. Oh. Huh. Okay. Things are going downhill fast. Oh, get up, Link. Gee whiz. All right. Ooh, okay. A little rusty. That's all. We'll be fine. Wow. I'm rustier than I thought.